I think for this type of video I don't really need it, so okay, I think this will be better for now. Hey guys, my name is Max, and in today's video I will break it down how to get into karting. I had so many questions and comments and private messages around this that it was like, Max, how I can get into karting, how I can get into owner karting, how I can get into rentals. Well, in today's video I will break it down from rental into owners and maybe even higher. So let's get into it. Guys, let's be honest, motorsport is not cheap at all, and it will never be. But karting is the most prettiest and the most cheapest way how to get into it. Whatever, if you want to be a real racing driver or just have some fun with friends or on the track, karting is for you. But the real question is how to get into it. Well, let's find out. So the first thing is rental karting. Most of you maybe know about it, maybe most of you maybe drive in rental karting, but for those who don't, there will be some little explanation. What is rental karting? Basically, it's the cheapest type of karting where you will arrive at the track, you will rent your car and you will drive around it in sessions. You don't need to buy anything, you will just rent it. And for the start, it's actually pretty good, you know. You don't need to buy a car, you can get into the touch with the car, you can learn how to brake, how to put in the gas, you can feel the car. It's really great for the start, but at some point it will not be enough. But I think some of you maybe don't have that much money to go owners, so you just want to stay in rentals, and that's okay. I was there too. I actually didn't even think about having my own car in those days, so I will explain. The easiest way how to get into rentals is basically find the nearest track from you, go there, drive some sessions, you know, just get in the touch. If you really like it, if you have the feeling for that, and after that you should find some academy. I mean, most of these rental local tracks have academies, have schemes where you can pay some membership and you can race, train with them and learn so much. And also, the most important, you can meet some new really great people that can help you in your future. Okay Max, what now? I'm in the academy, I'm training, but I want to race. Well, yeah, every one of us want to race. And you may ask, which league, which championship? Well, it's really not that hard. You have one most basic, most famous league in the world, and it's called Sodi World Series. It's a league from Sodi where you will register in their app. I will put down in the bio. You will create a profile, and then you can find there some races in your country or in other countries. Then for that you will get a points, and if you will have enough points to be in your top 3 in your country, you will get into Sodi World Championship at the end of the year. But otherwise, I think every country has their own league where you can race. It don't need to be Sodi World Series, you can find some in your country that maybe suits you better. So, and the final question, maybe most important, how much will it cost you? It really depends. It's not that you would have some stock price and that you need to pay. It really depends on how many races you want to do in your month, how many trainings you want to do. So, for example, you want to do 2 races per month, and in Slovakia average cost per race is 100 euros, so that would be 200 euros. Plus you want to have some trainings, of course, and I would say average price for training day is 50 euros, so you will have 2 training days per month, and that would be around 100 euros. So that means 200 plus 100 is 300 euros per month. Said it's really individual, because you can pay 1000 euros per month and you can pay 100 euros per month. you choose how many races or how many trainings you will do. Obviously, you need to have some gear at the start. So if you want me to make a video about it, just write it down in comment, and the next video will be about how to get your suit, your helmet, which one to choose, because there is a lot of options. And now, if you're already in a rental karting and you want to get into owners, this one is for you. I have been in owners for 1 year now, and I think I really understood how it is works. So let's get into it. Okay, in owner karting, it's not really about fun anymore. It's really expensive, and you need to have some discipline, some talent actually, and a lot of money. But I will explain it more. In owner karting, you have to buy your own car, you have to find your team, or you will do it by yourself. It's faster, it's more serious, and it's, as I said, more expensive. But if you want to be a real racing driver and you want to be at the top one day, this is the way you need to go. So in this type of stage, you already need to have your own gear, helmet, gloves, and stuff like that. You need to have your own car, and you need to decide in which category you will drive. You have tons of different engines. You have a Rotax, you have an X30, you have an easy kart. I can make video about it too, because it's a team for a long time. Of course, you need to decide in which category you want to drive. If you are junior, if you are senior, if you want to be a cadet, it depends on your age. So for example, if you are from 12 to 15, you should drive some juniors. In Rotax is Rotax Junior, in Oka is Oka Junior. And if you are up to 15, you can go to the seniors, for example Rotax Senior, for example Oka, but you can go to KZ. It's a shifter car where you need to shift. Yeah, and how to get into owner karting. I will, if I would be me 1 year ago, I would do some research. About teams in your country. I mean, in this type of motorsport, it's not really about talent, it's really about the money. So try to find some team and try to contact with them that you would love to race with them, and how much would they charge you. If I would have to tell some basic prices, here would it be. So you need a car could cost you around, let's say 2,000 up to 8,000 euros. You need the gear, which can cost you also maybe into 2,000 euros, even more if you want some good things. Of course, training fees. If you want to go training, you need to pay track fees, gas, traveling with the car. There is so many things you need to pay. In general, this could cost you, let's say 200 per day. Race entries, they are also really expensive. For example, in Slovakia, all race fees are 400 euros with the trainings per race weekend. And obviously the most important is maintenance. That means you need to buy new tires, new fuel, new parts for your car, pay for some team, you know. So that could cost you around 500 euros per race week. So in total, if you don't want to be in Europe National Championship or FIA Karting Championship, your whole season could cost you around 5 to 20,000 euros, which is pretty expensive for the start. If you don't have a team, how to actually start? Well, at first I will look for some used cars at cheaper price. I will try to learn how that car works, how I should care about the car, or you can find some mechanic. It's up to you. If you have bigger budget, if you have a bigger budget or lower budget, owner karting can be really expensive, but I think personally you can meet so many new people there. You have so much fun on the track. You can learn actually how to drive and a lot of more. If you have a talent, you can go higher. Obviously, you will maybe need some sponsors and some support. So there you have it. I hope I could help you at least a little. In general, I would say it really depends on how big budget you have and how much you want it. Because for me, example, I'm not coming from rich family. My family is not into motorsport. I'm the first one, and I actually made it in the owners because I really want that, and I did everything I need to. If you had this type of drive, I think you can do it too. If you find this video helpful, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit that like button, and if you have any questions, just write it down. I will try to answer to all of us, and I hope I can see you on the track one day. Peace.